Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, the time has finally arrived, yo. The biggest fight of all time, and I'm happy to say it's proper sick. Godzilla vs. Kong. Right, so before I say anything, ladies and gentlemen, to do with the movie, I just want to let you guys know how I feel about Godzilla and Kong. First of all, Kong, I'm not a big fan. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. I've never been a big King Kong fan. Kong Skull Island I thought was okay. I was very much on the fence. I didn't love it. I definitely did not hate it. However, I am a very big Godzilla fan. I grew up with Godzilla. I just gravitated towards him. I love him as a character. That first movie, for me, I still to this day think is highly underrated. It's a banger of a movie. And that second one, I've said a bunch of times on the channel, I really like that second movie, man. It's just the biggest monster throwdown. Just total chaos, total destruction. And yeah, I loved it. So now you know all that stuff, you know how I feel about this franchise and this movie monster universe. I'm well happy to say, man, Godzilla vs. Kong is really good, man. Story-wise for Godzilla vs. Kong, I'm gonna be hella vague, man. I don't want to have any spoilers. I'm gonna explain the very basic plot, and it's gonna sound well rubbish when I explain it. Basically, Godzilla is just tripping out, and he's doing some crazy-ass stuff, and the humans are like, yo, let's get Kong. See if we can work out what's going on, maybe stop him, and yeah, that's the story. And when I mean that's the story, that's 10% of the overall story. Of course, there's a proper deeper storyline. I'm not going to cover any of it because it is very spoiler heavy. That is the basic story. It's called Godzilla vs. Kong, man. You get the idea. With that being said, there are definitely layers to the story, and I'm just keeping it real. The story as a whole, I was on board, man. For 90% of it, I totally loved it. So yeah, story-wise, sick. Now for the human characters, and it seems like the studio are listening to us, yo, because we do not want to see stupid human characters in our Godzilla or Kong movie. We want to see the monsters fighting, mate. And obviously, there are humans in this movie, because they're integral, let's just be fair. I mean, they are on planet Earth. But the main reason is obviously Godzilla and Kong, they can't talk. So we need exposition, plot setup, and we need all that good stuff. Now, character-wise, there are a lot of faces we've seen from the past films. They were great, obviously, Millie Bobby Brown. Anytime she's in something, I'm down for it, yo. There are also new characters. I like majority of them. There was one character, I'm not going to say who it is. I didn't really like that character, but the majority of the characters, man, to be fair, they're pretty good. They're on screen quite a lot, but definitely not as much as the past films, man. Studios listening to us, big love to that. Yeah, the characters, man, I had nitpicky things. I'll talk about it at the end. But overall, pretty good, man. But now, let's talk about the most important thing. How's Godzilla? How's Kong? I'm going to start with Godzilla. My boy. He is no joke in this movie, yo. When he's fighting Kong, proper sick, man. Yeah, if you like the second Godzilla movie, or you've seen it at least, you know how good the fighting is in that. In this, it's just as good, if not better, yo. It's properly sick. There's certain, camera angles. Yeah, I don't want to spoil that in. It's really good, man. The fighting, so sick. Godzilla, they done my boy good. Now for Kong, and again, I genuinely am not a King Kong fan. I never have been, but I'm just keeping it real. He was sick in this movie, man. I've definitely, started to really appreciate King Kong in this movie. He was well good, man. Some of his fight moves, really, really good. He's got a lot of emotional layers. Again, I'm not going to touch on it. It's very spoiler heavy, but there are a lot of, things with his character. It got me a little bit, man. I'm not even joking. And yeah, when he's fighting, it's proper sick, man. In fact, to be fair, all the fighting on screen, really, really good. But I have to give a massive shout out. The visuals, oh my God. The visuals on screen, they are so good, man. They are so good. Everything looks crisp. Nothing looks CGI. And there's so many, scenes where we get close-up of Kong, close-up of Godzilla, and just the destruction, mate. Proper destruction, mate. No joke. All the visuals, all the sound, all the fighting, all that stuff looks really, really good, man. Cinematography on point. I gotta be fair, there are two things that I didn't like about the movie. They're very slight negatives. Firstly, the characters, again, there's some scenes, some lines of dialogue that are just no, go away. I get this trying to be funny, but it just comes across hella cheesy. There was two characters that I was just nah, bro. And my second negative, it's a little bit of a nitpick. It's not really a major thing, but it's well quick, man. The movie does not stop. It doesn't feel rushed, but it's definitely full steam ahead, yo. No messing around. It goes through plot stuff very, very fast. I actually think it's the shortest, Godzilla universe movie. So yeah, it doesn't feel rushed, but it is very, very quick. Overall, ladies and gentlemen, the movie gave me what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Godzilla, my favourite monster of all time, fight King Kong. I want it to be visually good, and I want the fights to be good. That's all I wanted. I got that, plus extra, and the story was really, really good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give Godzilla vs. Kong 8.5 nerds out of 10. Straight up, this movie was properly sick, man. If you're a fan of Kong, you're a fan of Godzilla, you're going to like this movie 100%. If you don't care about monster movies, probably best you skip it. If you like destruction, there's a ton, yo. Definitely check it out. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, have you seen it? Are you going to see it? Whatever it is, let us all know down below. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate the big love and support, and I'll see you all in the next one.